Welcome back. This is Sprocket 314, and this is the fourth episode. In the previous one, I was quite happy about the Mars deck, and I played with it a few times, and I was not so keen on it. I must say, I remember in the first episode, I talked about rubbish Mars deck, and I said I will talk about it more after playing games. And I played a few times now online and in person, and that first episode rubbish Mars deck is actually my best deck so far. Not overall, but it's my best Mars deck, and it's fairly strong. It has a nice combinations there. I was quite happy with it. So surprises, that's why you have to revisit, you have to play it. You can just have a first impression. You have to play. So even if you think you're very disappointed you didn't get a double horseman deck with a tank traveler, you didn't get the one-time kill combo thing, but you got a deck there, so you should at least be respectful and give it a go 1, 2 times, 3 times, and see how you get along. Today I'm in festive mood. I'm gonna be making videos wearing this outfit over the holiday season, and then I will go back to my usual self after the festive season. So yeah, let's see what we got today. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so let's see what we got. I only have 4 packs left. I need to place a new order, but yes, let's have a look. We do like this, and between these two, left or right, gonna be right. Okay, so let's open it. Right, more Mars. I cannot believe that many Mars now. Mars, Logos, and Sanctum. Valentina first, Monoats the Pure. Okay, so let's see what we got. Let's see if we're lucky and we get some useful Mars cards. Okay, so last pull, and we have the Gatekeeper. If opponent has 7 or more, capture all but 5 of it. Okay, that's quite useful. Sergeant Sakiel, a classic. Raiding Knight, gold classic. Oh, another Raiding Knight. Commander Remiel. All of this is standard stuff, nothing very exciting. Oh, Gorm of Om. Sacrifice Gorm of destroy an artifact. This is it's the first one I get for this one. Very useful. And then Mighty Lance. Deal 3 damage to a creature and 3 damage to a neighbor of that creature. Okay, I've never seen this one before. It's a rare, so that's pretty cool. Clear Mind. I also never seen this one before. And stun each friendly creature. Wow, you remove all the stuns. That's pretty good. And it gives you a number. Cleansing Wave, yes, very good. Blinding Light. Choose a house, stun each creature of that house. Very good. You could combine both the Clear Mind and the Blinding Light. So that's interesting. Lots of cards with Amber. So I think this is going to be a good deck for Amber. Okay, so now we start with, that was all for Sanctum. I don't think there were that many creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 creatures. So that's not too much out of 12, no? Anyway, let's go with Mars. Jammer Pack. This creature gains your opponent key score +2, so that's pretty good. Ixil Dominator. That's quite useful to protect other things. Ixil Bolter, standard. Marauder, standard. Tank, okay. That's pretty good. Every time you play another Mars creature, you fully heal tank. So that's pretty good. Mother Gun. I've been quite enjoying this artifact. Squawker. That's alright. Soft landing. So the typical stuff. Another soft landing. So a very weak, I think, or very average Mars. Orbital Bombardment. I've been enjoying this one as well. So that's alright. Not many rares though. EMP Blast. Okay, each Mars creature and each robot creature is stunned, each artifact is destroyed. So that's nice. That's very useful. Right, so that was I'm not very impressed with Mars. So Let's have a look at logos. Let's like a look at logos. No archaeologist, archive a card from your discard pile. This is really, really good. So I'm pretty happy about that one. Quixo, standard. Dr. Scotera, standard. Doc Bookton, standard. Another Doc Bookton. Dexter. So another Dexter. Ah, Möbius Scroll. This is a rare, but I already have one in another deck. It's not too bad. It allows you to continuously archive things. Where are the cooler ones like Time Traveler, Help from Future Self? Where are the ones like Reverse Time? Where are the ones like Library Access? You know, how about Reverse Time? Library of Babel, okay, standard. Twin Ball Emission, standard. Sloppy Lab Work is not very good. An interdimensional graft. If an opponent forges a key on their next turn, they must give you the remaining ember. Okay, that could be useful. So overall, I'm not very impressed with this deck. I think it was quite average. I think this is probably one of my worst ones. So now we're gonna do the analysis. Let's do the analysis. So action, 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 lots of actions. Artifact, 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 creature, 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 and then upgrade, then creature, 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 artifact, action, 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 creature, 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 creature. Lots of creatures there. That's not bad. And then another artifact. See, quite a lot of another artifact. Action, action, action. Okay, so let's have a look at the averages. Let's see how many. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So it's just one over the average. So it has a little bit more creatures than normal. Then let's have a look at the actions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's below the average number of actions. And that's because we have quite a number of artifacts. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 artifacts. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. The artifacts are good. They're all pretty powerful. Only 2 of them are that have to be. Let me see. 1, 2. Only 2 of them has to be destroyed. The rest can remain. And then 1 upgrade, which is more or less a standard, 1 or none, right? So now let's have a look at the number of amber. Let's have a look at the amber. I don't think we have any creature that gives you amber straight away. No. Let's have a look at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, and 10. So 10 is not a bad number, but still pretty low. I think I have some other decks that give me 14, 15 amber just by playing cards, but still not too bad. I think this deck is pretty you know, average. I'll have to go and play it, and then I can come back to you and tell you. You remember that Mars? You know, one thing, the first Mars deck in episode 1, I really thought it was pretty bad, pretty poor. I've been playing with it, I really enjoy it, and I think it's pretty much, from those, the first 3 episodes, is the best Mars deck that I have, and from those 3, I think he's the best deck. So I was wrong about that, and I'm happy I was wrong, because that means I have a better deck. Okay, so now we're going to talk a little bit today. Instead of strategy and tips, we're going to talk a little bit about houses. So at the moment, you know, which houses do you think are your favorite ones, and which ones do you think are the most powerful ones? So I would say it's very important, if possible, to have shadows in your deck. It doesn't need to be the main house. Usually it won't be, you know, the shadows. The most powerful creature is Dodger with a 5 power. So they are not very powerful, but they're very, very useful. They have lots of elusive, poison, skirmish, and they can capture and steal. It's fantastic. They are very tricky. You need bait and switch, miasma, and all those sweet, the sting. Those sweet cards are very, very useful. However, that would be like the best companion house to your main house. And I think for a main house, I would say my favorites are maybe Sanctum. Sanctum is very, very powerful. Their creatures are really strong, very hard to get off the board. Another one, I would say, I quite enjoy this. I think these are very annoying. It has these really annoying abilities. They're not super powerful, the creatures. Usually more or less it's like a 5 or so are the normal cards you can get, on the power that you normally get with those big demons and stuff. So I think this is quite good with the abilities. I say Bropnar can be quite useful too. They have very strong creatures that can last quite long. I really like Logos. I think I'm a bit disappointed with the Logos card I got here. I didn't have something very cool. I only got the Moebius scroll, which I don't get to use that much in my other deck that I have it. So I quite like Logos, but I didn't get the good cards for Logos. I didn't get the wild wormhole or anything like that, nothing fun like that. I still think Logos is a nice to have, but maybe not the main house. And Untamed also is another one that is quite fairly weak house, but they have an incredible amount of amber to be produced really, really quickly. So I think they have amazing, all those witches, right? They are very, very, if you hunting witch of the wild, witch of the eye, all these witches are amazing. If you could get all of them in one deck, I know some people that do have them. They are really, really strong. Maybe not as a main. It could be a main with Nepenthe Seed and Logos. I think that's pretty much the sort of house I would go for. So if I could choose my next deck, it would be probably Sanctum, Logos, Untamed, maybe. Or maybe this, instead of Sanctum, it could be also Bropnar or this. But I think maybe Logos and Untamed, if you have the Nepenthe Seed Library Access combo, that would be excellent. Okay, cool. So that's all for today. Like and subscribe, leave comments, and you can give me suggestions on other topics to cover in other episodes. And see you next week. Bye.